Okay, so this is one of these items that, a little item, life-changing. Don't you wish you had all the money in the world and you could have the greatest car that's ever been made, or if you could have the biggest diamond that's ever been discovered? In my opinion, these are the greatest tweezers that have ever been made. I watched the Beauty Report. These were launched here at HSN in the Beauty Report, and I got them. I had to have them. They are a game changer. You know when you're tweezing your eyebrows and you have those fine little hairs and you go over it and over it and over it and it's not quite grabbing, it's not quite getting them? These tweezers are designed and handmade. I mean, I think we might have some video of these being made. The Regine precision tweezers are a professional quality, high performance, handcrafted tweezers. These are from Switzerland, and they easily pull the hairs deep from the root, never slipping, never breaking the hair, so you get this flawless look every single time. And they're $10 off today. Now, can you buy tweezers that are less expensive? 100%. I have probably 20 pairs of tweezers in my house that I've bought over the years that I keep in like a makeup bag that I keep here and there. But these are really, and you know what? They come like this. You've got like the tip. And it's everything about the way they're designed, how they are ergonomically. See how they kind of curve in and go towards the center, and then the tips are made. And I think we have a video. I really want to show this video, because when I saw this video, that's what sold me. So these are handmade, hand done in Switzerland. They're an essential part of all of our beauty routine. So everyone's got to have tweezers. Everyone has a drawer full of tweezers that they can use. These are handmade in Switzerland, handcrafted by trained artisans. The person right there using that equipment, handmade, handcrafted. Every single one of these. The Swiss are world famous for their meticulous attention to detail and precision craftsmanship. And you can see in this video that these are handmade, handcrafted. This is like like a high-end lapidary cutting a flawless diamond. And it's the precision of the person doing it as well as the tweezers themselves. So if you, honestly, I would probably pay double for these, because you only need one pair of tweezers. Once you have this purchased, it's problem solved. You don't need to, all the tweezers that you have in your house, tell me if you do this. You go through your drawer of tweezers, you go, nope, that doesn't work, nope, that doesn't work. But you don't throw them away, you just keep them in the pile of tweezers that let you down, that don't quite do the job. So we brought these back in. By the way, it's Gotta Watch Thursday. The Beauty Report is today, so we get the best and brightest in beauty today. Other tweezers are tweezers. You see how when you're pulling it, it's not grabbing it from the root. It's not really getting, it's kind of, you're not breaking it off. Do you see the difference? I love this animation. Some of the other tweezers, and I've spent money on tweezers. I've gone the tweezer that's supposedly like, I mean, I'm looking around for, tweezing is like one of those things that, I've got my Simple Human mirror and my Joy Mangano mirror, my magnifying mirror, and I'll look, but when you see that hair that, has that perfect shape, that perfect arch to your eyebrow, and you go to get it, and you get it, and it slides out, and it slides out, and it slides out, and you're like, I don't know how much more energy I have to do this. But not with these tweezers. You go one, and it's done, it's out at the root, so it takes a long time to grow back. I'm gonna tell you that these are the best tweezers I've ever used. I watched the Beauty Report, I watched them launched. There's a woman named Lisa that works here, and she's in charge of the research for the beauty division. I called her the next day and I said, what's the deal with these tweezers? I did not know they existed. I watched them in the Beauty Report. She sent me the information. I got them and I love them. They're the only tweezers I use. Do I have other tweezers? I do. I for some reason do not throw away my other tweezers. They're in the Tweezer Hall of Fame. I call it the Tweezer Museum. These tweezers are these will change your life. Can I afford the most expensive car in the world, the best car in the world? No, I can't. Can I get a big, huge diamond that's a flawless giant diamond that's 13 carats? No, I can't. There's so many things I'd like to have the best in the world of. I am very confident that I have the best in the world with these tweezers, and I can tell you right now, all of you, over 100 of them have gone out the door. I would be shocked if these were not sold out by the end of the day, and we have